is coming, and I wanted to do a video that you all have highly requested, how to get rid of those dark knees and elbows. So I'm going to show you a few quick tips and tricks, but remember that nothing is perfect. You are not going to have perfect knees and elbows. However, you can improve them and get on point with things that will help them to become better.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina, beautiful brown baby doll, and today we're going to be talking about how to get them knees and them elbows glistening nice, right, and good for our summertime. We got a few months, but we can get it together. April, what you thinking? April said we got a little time. You all know that I love my natural home and Ayurvedic remedies. I'm going to take you through some of those. Yes, we will be cooking it up in the kitchen, but I'm also going to give you some over-the-counter things that might work well for you. Exfoliators, rinse-off treatments, and also moisturizers that are going to get those areas more treated and not putting a damper on your spring and summer look. We want to be out here looking good, but when we throw them, we want them to be fly. I just tried to kiss my elbow. That didn't work. Can y'all kiss your elbow? So while I have you,
make sure that you comment, share, and also subscribe to this channel and also my vlog channel. Make sure that you come back on all Thursdays and some Sundays for video uploads. Also, make sure you turn on your notifications so that you know when I upload.
So let's talk about why your elbows and your knees get darker over time. Elbows and knees have natural cracks and folds in them, making it easier for them to get darker over time. We are constantly sitting on, using, bending down, or kneeling on our elbows and knees. That causes natural friction. We build thick, dead skin in those areas, causing those folds to become more dark over time as well. All of us have that favorite piece of clothing that's just so soft and it might be beautiful and all, but the more and more friction that happens across the folds of that skin, the thicker the skin becomes, causing the skin to dry out and become darker over time. Not exfoliating enough can also cause darker areas. Ashy, dry, scratchy skin is always going to be a cause for thickening and darker areas of the skin. Also, being in the sun with no sunscreen. And there could be certain disorders and diseases that you have that cause you to have different difficulties with darkening of the skin, and in that case you definitely need to go to a doctor. So today I'm going to show you 3 different things that you need to be doing: exfoliating, trying natural rinse off techniques, and also moisturization. Everything that I'm going to talk to you guys about today will be found down in the links below in the information section of the video.
First up are exfoliators, and these are needed to get rid of the thick old skin that builds up around the knees and the elbows. I'm giving you several options in each step, and for me with exfoliators, I tend to use several different ones throughout the course of my week. First up is baking soda and full fat or whole milk. You need about 1 tablespoon of each, or enough to make a good thick paste. Baking soda is great because it scrubs away dead skin cells, while the whole milk helps to naturally bleach and cleanse the skin. All you need to do is mix the two together thoroughly until they make a nice thick paste. With this one, I apply the paste and rub it gently in circles, concentrating on areas that have thicker and darker skin. Rinse this one off gently with water, and sometimes I use this one once a day or once every other day, but once I get the results that I want, I cut down to about once a week. It makes my elbows and knees feel amazingly soft, and they look very clear even after using just a few times. Another one I've mentioned before is my sugar and olive oil scrub, which you all have seen me use several times before. The sugar is great because it's a natural exfoliator and moisturizer, and the olive oil helps to slow any aging and helps to boost the exfoliation. If you have white sugar instead of brown sugar, you can use that instead. For this one, I add the mixture to a regular old loofah, taking the loofah and then rubbing it across my knees and my elbows gently and massaging it in. Then I rinse it off completely with water, and you find that your elbows and knees look shinier, glowier, and also feel softer, and they look less dark. I use this scrub almost daily until I get the results that I want. Another simple old trick is using baking soda and a lemon half. We already know what baking soda does, but lemon has vitamin C that helps to brighten and improve the skin color and also firms the skin. With this one, you just put the baking soda on top of the lemon half, making sure that the baking soda makes it across evenly, and it is normal to hear it fizzle a little. And then I add it directly to the knee or the elbow, working it into a nice circle for about 1 minute, but leaving on 15 minutes. Be very gentle with this one. I only use this one when my knees or elbows look extra dark and I want to get that out quickly. I like this one because you don't have to use it too often, and you rinse it off with warm water, and it almost immediately makes a change. Because it's so harsh, you want to follow it up with a little bit of olive oil and coconut coconut oil to seal the moisture back in. Now we have graduated to the second step, and that involves rinse off mixtures. I'm going to provide you guys with two options, and you can rotate these options as needed. However, I don't do rinse off mixtures as often, maybe every other day until I get a desired effect, and I usually only use them when I see a lot of darkness around the elbows and knees. The first one is the Tumeric, Basin, and plain yogurt mix, and I've placed the proportions down below in the info section. But Tumeric is great for getting rid of pigmentation and scaly patches, while Basin is good for nourishing the skin, and plain yogurt helps to moisturize an even skin tone. I simply mix this one together until I get a nice thick paste. I'll show you how to use it right after the next quick mixture. The next one is simply a mixture of Basin and whole milk, and we know the benefits of both because we've discussed them already. Mix equal parts of each one until you get a thick paste. The great thing about this one is it's good for oily skin, while the other one is better for normal to dry skin. With this one, you rub it in thoroughly to the knee or the elbow and then let it sit for about 20 minutes. I like to wipe it off with a towel and then rinse off the rest in the shower. Keep in mind that turmeric does stain, so use a towel you don't care much about. But this one works pretty quickly, and when you use it consistently or every other day until you see results, it's usually very effective. I even think little Bella was even impressed. The last step of your process is moisturizing, and this is the most important. You should be doing this daily. I have a natural moisturizer and over-the-counter moisturizers that'll help you in this process. The aloe vera, olive oil, and lemon juice mixture is a great before bedtime moisturizer. The aloe vera helps to heal your skin, while the olive oil helps to hold in moisture, and the lemon juice, of course, helps to brighten the skin. Again, I've placed proportions in the information section. When you mix this one together, it looks almost like an egg yolk. The key to using any of the moisturizers is just making sure that you get into the grooves of the knees and the elbows. Remember that skin is folded, so you want to get inside of that area to help to loosen up that thickened skin. This moisturizing technique is going to leave your skin soft and supple and almost glowing and glistening. If you're going to use over-the-counter moisturizers, use those with higher glycolic acid or alpha hydroxy content. I love Eucerin, I love Renewed Hope in a Jar, I also love Aveeno Eczema Therapy. All of these get the job done and help to smooth out the skin. When you go out into the sun, make sure that you have a great sunscreen. These are my two favorites, one by Neutrogena and one by Equate. I aim for an SPF upwards of 50. Make sure that you rub it in adequately into those darker areas of your body as well, so that they don't get darker in the sun. This last one is really crazy sounding, but I promise you it works like a charm. I use foot butter on my knees and elbows when they get a little bit thicker, because the calluses that build on your feet from walking around are just like the calluses that build around your knees and elbows.
I hope that you guys enjoyed all of those different treatments, no matter what route you go, buying high-end expensive products or using the kitchen mixes that I showed you today. Make sure that you stay consistent. If you get off your game, no, it's not going to work, and it's not going to work overnight. Those elbows and knees didn't get darker overnight. Don't expect them to go away overnight. Thank you guys for watching today. You know that I appreciate you. If there are any comments or questions, please put those down below. Also, make sure that you let us know some of the things that you're using for your darker knees and elbows that are working for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.